Thank you so much. I'm happy to be here. We're going to go from the detailed research level up to a very high program level. And I'm going to tell you about the program that I lead, the Sustainable Floridians Benchmarking and Monitoring Program. This is our goal. We want to provide a comprehensive framework that is incentive-based and dynamic. We stay all along the way for this program, working with large urban land developers and their development teams to promote sustainability, not just in the urban landscape, but also in energy, community engagement, integrating nature-based solutions. It's very broad. And our team is Mary Zoka, myself, Dr. Pierce Jones, and we partner formally with the Nature Conservancy. And Leslie Bozmati is here today as well. The mission of the Nature Conservancy is to conserve the lands and waters on which all life depends. And they're a global organization. I'm really proud that we're partnered with them in this initiative. And I just want to say we just recently kicked off an internal steering committee for the program, so I don't expect you to read all the names. A lot of you are here in the room, and I'm just really grateful for this being a true team effort. We've got a lot of great minds leading this work. So we have a very different business model for an extension program. So we do research and extension. It's upstream social marketing. Our target audience is all the way at the top of the supply chain, those developers and their engineers and stormwater engineers and their landscape architects and their planners, transportation engineers, the whole team, that's who we're targeting. It's a performance-based path. So we try to identify areas of mutual synergy and figure out how to help them make sustainability work in their business models. We create what we call living labs for research. So we try to take all of this amazing research that IFAS and the University of Florida is doing and create opportunities out in the real world while land is being developed to test the science and see how it translates in the real world. And we have a lot of diverse revenue streams that fund this work, which I will, at the very end, I'll highlight some impacts from the investments that our partners and the private sector have made in this work. And you'll hear from other private sector partners today and tomorrow. Uh-oh, what's it doing? There we go. It's important to recognize we don't endorse specific projects or products. We're out there pushing practices and principles and trying to push the envelope on what can be achieved in the real world with more water conserving landscapes and other sustainability practices. All right, our dream. So we laid this out several years ago with partners with Dix Height and members of the outside collab. This is what we're trying to get to. We're trying to really get to eliminating the need for our urban landscapes to demand supplemental irrigation, fertilizers, pesticides, eliminate that, and then also to maximize. I don't want to minimize the fourth bullet. We're trying to maximize the ecological function and the value that we get out of these landscapes. The way I say it is we're trying to promote landscapes that grow up and give back. They're not the kid who lives in the basement and sucks all your resources out of you for the rest of their lives, but they're giving back to you and supporting you and adding value to our lives. So I'm going to show you three SFBMP projects real quick, one slide for each. This is in 2019. We started a collaboration at the Farmington Project, which is in Volusia and Brevard counties. You can see the numbers on the slide of the scale. I'm going to roll all this up on my last slide. But huge opportunity there, 30-year build-out project, 50-year build-out project. This was a site visit we conducted in October 2019. Recommendations from a comprehensive framework for sustainability that we made were incorporated into the development order for this project. Big project number 2, the Sunbridge Stewardship District, which you'll hear from Dr. Richard Levy tomorrow about more about this project. You've already heard it referenced in some of the previous presentations. Another huge project in Osceola and Orange counties with a 30-year build out. Here's a site visit we did in March 2021. And the pictures I'm showing you are actually, these are the places we're trying to protect. So when we do the site visits, we get back into the land to see what it is we're trying to protect. All right, and then I'm supposed to stop, so I'm going to quickly show you, and then I'll show you the roll-up slide, I promise. And then wildlife, and this afternoon we're going to hear from Mr. Greg Jones, who's our key collaborator on the wildlife project. So here's the beautiful oak hammock that we're trying to protect in this development. So here's the roll-up and the impacts. So to date, since 2018, there have been over $600,000 of investment through our partners and the clientele we serve in this program. 3 big projects over 50 years with the potential to impact, it's 107,000 acres of land that's going to be transformed into new urban landscapes and homes and communities. 77,000 new homes. And at scale, the potential for water savings just at Sunbridge alone, if we can scale some of the impacts we're seeing, we have the potential to save 10.6 million gallons per day of water and 1,790 pounds of nitrogen per day of fertilizer. And I just wanted, this is the last slide. So as I walk away and Brooke comes up, I wanted anybody who's been involved in this work who's in there to stand up and stretch, because there's like students and faculty and researchers and there's so many people in this room who've had a piece in these projects, and I just want to thank you for that.